Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hilmy Aziz, and today I would like to state my argument for the motion this House will bring back corporal punishment. I strongly disagree with this motion. I believe that corporal punishment negatively affects the people that are punished rather than helping them correct their behaviors. Let me explain what a corporal punishment is. Corporal punishment refers to the use of physical force with the intent to discipline or correct behavior. It often involves actions like hitting, slapping, or more to inflict pain as a form of punishment. Corporal punishment is historically used in schools, home, and judicial systems. Though nowadays it has been largely banned in many countries. Those countries ban corporal punishment because it can have severe and long-lasting negative effects on people, especially children. Now, imagine a young boy that didn't do their homework, getting their hands slapped with a ruler until they cried. Then the teacher tell him to stand until the class is over. This scenario is really common back then. And I think that this is just another way to abuse children. Um, I think that we should not bring back corporal punishment. Not only corporal punishment is ineffective at correcting behaviors, it can also harm their bodies and mind. Children are young and naive, so they make a lot of mistakes. But that doesn't mean physically punishing them is a good way to make them have good behavior. Now, why do I think corporal punishment is bad? As stated before, corporal punishment is not only ineffective, but it also harms their bodies and mind. I say this because there's a lot of mountain of evidence against corporal punishment. The World Health Organization, the WHO, stated that corporal punishment triggers harmful psychological and physiological responses. Children not only experience pain, sadness, fear, anger, shame, and guilt, but feeling threatened also leads to psychological stress and the activation of neural pathways that support with dealing with danger. Now, for example, in 2018, a 15-year-old student in India died by suicide after being physically punished by his teacher for failing to complete the homework. Witness accounts reveal that he was subject to public humiliation and physical punishment, which deeply affected the students, leading to a feeling of worthlessness and despair. Now, some people might argue that corporal punishment provides an immediate consequence for misbehavior, creating a clear connection between the action and the punishment. They also might argue that corporal punishment has been a traditional method of discipline. Some say that it is historically effective in maintaining order and discipline in schools and households. While it is while it is true that corporal punishment can create a connection between the action and the punishment, the immediate consequence of corporal punishment may lead to fear rather than genuine understanding of the misbehavior. When children fear punishment, they may only alter their behavior temporarily to avoid pain, rather than learning from the experience. This leads to compliance out of fear and not respect for the rules or authority. And while it is correct that corporal punishment has been a traditional method of discipline, there's a reason why it is banned in most countries nowadays. Just because corporal punishment has been a long-standing practice does not mean it is the most effective or appropriate method of discipline. In light of modern human standards, many countries around the world, including those with a long history of corporal punishment, have banned it in recognition of its harmful effects in children's dignity and well-being. By accepting that corporal punishment should not be brought back, it will result in a society where children are treated with dignity and respect, and where long-term positive outcomes are prioritized over long-term obedience and over short-term obedience. Children raised in environments that nurture emotional and psychological growth rather than fear are more likely to become compassionate, well-adjusted adults who contributed positively to society. This would benefit families, communities, and society as a whole. In conclusion, bringing back corporal punishment is not a good way to make children behave better. The overwhelming evidence against its effectiveness and with its potential to cause harm and violating fundamental rights makes the need to focus on non-violent and constructive disciplinary practice important. Our growing understanding of child psychology, human rights, and more effective violent methods of discipline makes it clear that corporal punishment is not the ultimate way to promote positive behavior of or maintain order. We as a society should not bring back corporal punishment so our children and other people be more positively behave as themselves because not out of fear but out of respect for society as a whole. That is my stance on this motion. If there's any mistakes, I'm sorry. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.